Hello, my name is Natalia and I am Argentinian. I would like to work in Spain, but I need a work permit. To get a work permit, certain formalities must be done depending on whether I will work as an employee or in my own business. Whether or not I am resident in Spain also influences the type of paperwork required. If I'm going to work as an employee for a company or a family, which in Spain is called employee, trabajo por cuenta ajena, and I am a non-resident foreigner, I need an initial authorization of temporary residence and to be an employee during 1 year. It is possible that this permit is limited to a geographic area and sector or specific activity. The procedure should be started by the employer or the family who wants to hire me, and they must submit their application for authorization of work and residence, model EX-01, to the immigration office or subdelegation of the government of the province where I intend to work. In addition to the model EX-01, application for a residence and work permit, the employer must present the original and photocopy of the following documents: NIF or SIF, photocopy of the registration of the company in the Social Security, books of the company to verify the legal representation for the business of the physical person making the request, offer of employment, Form E-06, certificate of being aware of their obligations or duty to the tax and Social Security. If the job I have offered is not within the hardcover catalog, the company must submit negative certificate of a public employment service. It will be convenient to consult Article 40 of the LOEX, Ley Orgánica de Extranjería. If I had hired a spur in Spain, the company will not have had to make this negative certificate, although the offer is outside the range of difficult coverage catalog. If the offer I am made is to work in domestic service, the family must grant financial means to meet the obligation of the contract. Copy of my valid passport, all pages. Once the employer or family delivers all these documents, the Labour Ministry takes 3 months to grant the work and residence permit. When the authorization has been granted, the employer or the family will send it to me by ordinary mail so that I can request a work visa at the Spanish consulate closer to my house. I must do this within a maximum of 1 month from the date of notification of the authorization of the residence and work permit. To apply for work visa, I must take to the Spanish consul the following document: authorization of residence and work, the one I received by mail from the employer or family, certificate of criminal record, medical certificate, passport with a validity of at least 4 months, 2 photographs. Once I have presented this document, I have to wait for the Spanish consulate to grant me the visa. When I have received it, I can only go to Spain while it is still valid. Once in Spain, the employer or family has to make the employment contract and register me with the Social Security. Within 1 month of my arrival, I must request a resident and work card at the police station, which will be valid for 1 year and will be renewable if I met the requirements. If what I want is to invest in Spain and create my own company or business, I can apply for a temporary residence permit and work permit, which in Spain is called self-employment. As I am not in Spain, I must claim for the residence and work visa in the Spanish consulate closest to my home address, closing the following document: duplicate official request, copy of passport, certificate of criminal record, medical certificate, proof of plan investment in the business, project of establishment indicating the plan, investment, profitability, and creation of jobs, proof of permission and license required to install the business, anticipating that from the first year, the activity will produce adequate financial support for my living and accommodation after the deduction of expenses related to the activity, proof of professional qualifications or title for professional practice. In both cases, whether an employer make me an offer or if I apply for a work permit on my own, the employment or business activity cannot begin prior to issuance of the permit.
you.